And then small things like they started accumulating, and I just felt like this is a very bad day. And what I started realizing that firstly, it's important to ask yourself a few questions when you start feeling like you have a bad day. And firstly, the first question that I always ask myself is, what did I eat? Is it actually a physical response? Welcome everyone to LifewithLiza podcast. Our mission at LifewithLiza is to share people's stories and the challenges that they have overcome, so that those who are listening in can get the strength, the courage, and the hope to be their better selves. And today we have a special edition episode. Welcome. And it was quite crazy for me to see that I've done 32 episodes in the last 32 days. And it is definitely a challenge doing this Life with Liza 100 challenge and uploading one episode every day for the last 100 days of 2022. And I love it because it's really pushing me and it's helping me with the discipline. But I wanted to talk to you today about something very interesting. You know that all of us have bad days, like when your mood is just not there, when you don't feel when you don't feel so good and everything seems a bit irritating. And I think I had one of those today. I'm pretty sure I did, because my mood was just all over the place and I would get frustrated with like the smallest things. Like I recorded some videos in Paris and then the video quality was very low and the videos turned out to be quite blurred out and I could not use any of the videos, and I used to be so happy about them and I was so happy to share it with you guys as well. And then small things like they started accumulating and I just felt like this is a very bad day. And what I started realizing that firstly, it's important to ask yourself a few questions when you start feeling like you have a bad day. And firstly, the first question that I always ask myself is, what did I eat? Is it actually a physical response? Because I've been noticing this strong correlation between what I eat and how I feel. And especially for me, if I eat something sugary, it can really set me off, set my mood exactly in that way, and I become very susceptible or more prone to be irritated or frustrated or crying, smiling, and having all of these mood swings. So I did that audit and I did eat some naughty things in the past days or even today. So I thought, okay, that could definitely be a physical reaction. And for that one, I just really need to wait it out and not cause too much damage in the moment. And then another important thing is for you to know what are some of the things that actually bring your mood up. So what would be some of the things that you can do when you have a bad mood and would work for you to lift you up? And you can also do this, write down it as a little list while you're still having a good mood, so that you know what are some of those things. Some of the things that will change your physiology are very helpful. For example, some things that are usually on my list are like things like working out. Doing a sweaty working out session is great because it will actually change your physiology and you will feel differently, and it will help you to get out of that negative bad mood. Also, spending time with the people that you love is also very helpful because it releases lots of good hormones and oxytocin, and you start feeling better. So it could be some of the action items on my list are also giving a call to my mom or to other people that I love, and that could also take me out of the bad mood. And also, I think one of the fastest ways is to actually do cold exposure. Cold exposure literally changes my mood in seconds. If you go and you just go somewhere in a very cold place to dip in the canal, for example, if you even had a bad mood, it's just like so shocking to be in that cold water that you forget about it, and once you get out you feel so great. So also sometimes taking a cold shower is great. But I'm just trying to give you some examples, and I know I'm conscious of the fact that the things that work for me might not necessarily work for you, and you need to find the list that works for you. But it is important to have that list. It is important to know what are some of the things that would work for you to take you out of that bad mood and bring you into the good mood. And also to realize, so I think the takeaway of this video is, there are two takeaways of this video. The first one being that you do need to realize and be aware once you're in a bad mood, so you don't feel like it's something else that someone else said that actually makes you all agitated. It's probably just because you're in the bad mood. So to have that self-awareness and to do the check in whether it's actually something coming from your physiology and not from your external surroundings. And then the second part is to have this list of things that work personally for you to take you out of the bad mood into the great mood, like this, to change your state. And you can do that. It really works really well to know that and to have it at your fingertips, and also to try it the next time you're in the bad mood, because bad days will come and we still need to show up and do what's needed on the day, regardless of our mood. So it is important, it's very useful to know what are some of the things that can calm us down and bring us into a positive state, because all of us will have bad days. So I hope this video helps you deal with your bad days, and I hope that it increases your self-awareness, and I hope it helps you lead a happier life, because you'll probably, if you become aware when you're in bad mood, you're less likely to say something that you will regret in the future. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, like this video, leave a comment if you enjoyed it, share it with someone, and I see you tomorrow in the next episode.